This is Daniel Perez, otherwise known as Luke Castro. He's the cult leader of Angel's Landing, and he moved from Texas to Kansas, where he held the home that held the crimes of the cult Angel's Landing in Kansas. Luke Castro, otherwise known as Daniel Perez, was this man, and he had nice long hair. I don't know how old he was, but he had a couple friends that he got close with, and he convinced them to move into this home with him in Kansas because they got so close. They were like family almost, and he convinced them to move with them by saying he was an angel and he knows their future, but he wasn't actually an angel. He just had some really bad intentions, and he knew that would sell them for some reason. So he was a really bad guy, and he just used these people to make money, etc. So Daniel pretended he was an angel with powers and told people that he could, quote unquote,
see their deaths.
Yeah, but he didn't say that I know of. I'm just quoting what he could have said.
He did say that.
Okay, so
he knew their deaths, quote unquote.
Quote unquote, end scene. He asked them, I need to have sex with your daughters to stay alive. And they said, we need to protect you, Daniel, because
you're an angel.
Yeah, you're an angel, and you're going to help me navigate my life and when I'm going to die, where I'm going to die, my future. And all the people were really into it, and they needed to protect him. They wanted him to stay alive, and they would do what it takes. It was sort of strange because most of his followers were women, and they just let their daughters get raped by Mr. Daniel, otherwise known as Luke Castro. So this was weird and freaky and just disgusting. But these women just thought, and not just women, there were
there were men too,
but mainly women. And you would think mother. Well, you should think mother and father. You shouldn't let your child get raped raped. But they did, and it's just so disgusting. And I really think it's so horrible that he did these things. And the girls would read their mom's journals, the victims, and they would say, "We need to protect Luke Castro, otherwise known as Daniel Perez," and that's what happened. So, another crime that Luke Castro, aka Daniel Perez, committed was having his cult members sign a life insurance policy so that when they die, he gets their money. But they would die accidentally, ? No, not so. They would die because he killed them but covered it up and ran away. He wasn't found guilty of killing them though, until a little bit later. You'll see in later. And a person he had sign was named Patricia, and she died from tripping? Obviously not. He drowned her in a pool. Something along those lines. You can look it up too. Patricia, he got the money from her, and then he would use money that he got from the life insurance policies to buy things for his lifestyle, like cars, clothing, money, HBO. He continued these crimes for about 15 years and kept killing people every 2 years. Every 2 years, a member of his cult was killed. I repeat, every member of his cult was killed every 2 years. Oh yeah, he moved to Tennessee, and then he used the social security code number, and it wasn't his. They caught him, put him to jail under the name Luke Castro, and then 2 years later in prison they found out he was Daniel Perez, the leader of Angel's Landing, the person with all the crimes of assault, rape, murder, all these things. So they sentenced him to life in prison. And he's still alive today. Thank you.